Welcome back to Collecting Cars and our biggest coffee run event yet, with over 500 cars here at Mercedes-Benz World. Let's go check it out. I'm hanging out just outside the event. The main event is taking place over there. That's where all the cars are parked up. But behind me, we're just capturing some of the awesome cars turning up at the Collecting Cars coffee run. There's literally something for everyone there. We've got a Toyota Supra parked next to a Ford Focus RS. We've got Civic Type Rs. We've got BMW M3s, M2s, M4s, Subaru Imprezas, Audi R8, V8, and of course, Porsche GT3 RS. Look at this, as soon as we arrive in here, we've got an aerial Nomad parked just straight over there. Go and have a quick look at that. These are super, super cool. I've always wanted to drive one and they never have actually managed to get into one of those. Let's go and take a closer look. Look at how stripped out this thing is. It's just exposed metalwork everywhere. You can see all the suspension struts and exhaust out the back here. Reminds me of the Morgan that we saw at the Morgan coffee run with the big tyre on the back there. Absolutely awesome. Bloody cold on a day like today. Let's go and have a look down this line. Of course, we couldn't be at Mercedes-Benz World without some Mercedes-Benz, and there is an absolute ton of them down this row, scattered amongst some BMWs and Audis and Aston Martins. This is what we like, car owners with a sense of humour, literal and metaphorical sense, a Scooby. We've got Scooby out here, and look at this, got all the detailing in on the inside of the engine bay. Sony's opened it up for us, it looks absolutely wicked. Scooby-Doo, all the Pro Drive bits here. Absolutely awesome. Really gone to town on this car, haven't they? Even got a Scooby cushion in the passenger seat. This is what we love about these meets. We've got an Aston Martin V8 Vantage, Audi RS6, and then got a really cool Jaguar XF RS here, Renault Alpine, and then we move over into the sunshine over here, and this beautiful Ford Mustang. Look at this. Absolute stunner. And now we move from a really sort of eclectic group of cars here to what I think is possibly the longest line of Porsches I've ever seen. I think there's probably 150 or more of them all lined up all the way along here. Every flavour of 911 or Cayman you could ever wish for. It's absolutely amazing. We've got GT3s, we've got 9964Ss, another GT3s, Cayman GT4s. What else have we got up here? 997 Carrera 2 or Carrera 4S, Boxsters, 996 Turbo, 718 Spider. And then check this out, just as if things couldn't get any better, a Ford GT arrives. Got to go over there and have a look at that. That is rather nice, isn't it? Now this is one of my all-time classic heroes, the BMW 3-litre CSL. This car is absolutely pure class. I've yet to have the chance to drive one of these, but it is very, very high on the list. I'm looking forward to getting one of these on Collecting Cars and then being able to do a video with one. Right, quick coffee break. Got my almond croissant, got my coffee. Gonna head back down that Porsche line and go out and search out a McLaren 720S, which is being consigned with Collecting Cars. So we're going to go and check that out. Now, if Mercedes or Porsche isn't your thing, how about a McLaren 720S? This one is in Memphis red and is coming soon to Collecting Cars. So you'll see this very soon on the Collecting Cars website. And currently, the team are here photographing the car, getting it ready for the website. The 720S is a stunning car anyway, but in this Memphis red, particularly on a day like today with the sun bouncing off it, it looks absolutely fabulous. And then you've got these lovely sort of bits of carbon sort of breaking things up across the bodywork. It looks fabulous. And there is a trend as well at the moment of people sort of blacking out their alloys, but look at these, they look just wonderful. The silver against the red, and then we've got the carbon fibre literally everywhere. On the ducts here, on the vents on the top of the bonnet, the wing mirrors, then round the back of the car covering the engine covers. Just love the way you open the doors here and then the dashboard sort of tilts itself up. And on the interior we've got lots of Alcantara and carbon on the steering wheel, carbon on the sills here. Looks really, really futuristic, but it's aged incredibly well. The design of these are just brilliant. This is what I always like to see. You come and see a car and you think this is a bog standard Cayman, but it's not actually. Come and have a look at this. It's got this lovely custom interior. It's lovely dark brown colour, and then we've got this quilting just behind the seats there. It's really, really nicely done. But it's not just the interior that's been upgraded on this car. In here, where I'm looking at the sort of quilting behind the seats, is a 6.2 litre Chevy engine. I mean, that's just massive power in a Cayman. That is quite extraordinary and probably very, very rare. I can't imagine there's many of those knocking about. Very cool car. This is something that caught my eye. It's a 911 930 Turbo, and this is Pummy, who actually bought this car just last week, was that?
Yeah, absolutely. I bought it last week. I took delivery of it on Monday.
On Collecting Cars?
Yes.
So you saw the car on the website, and then obviously that was on there for 7 days. Won the bid, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How's the car?
Absolutely perfect. It's stock, other than they've changed the exhaust, but that's okay. They've changed the light bulbs. Other than that, it's completely stock. So this color it's a sort of metallic silver blue. It was only available on Porsche for 1 year in 1980. I know the code J4A or something like that.
That's a real enthusiast when you know the code. Were you looking for this particular car for a long time, or do you sort of stumble along the site and then that was love at first sight?
You know what? That's exactly what happened. I was actually looking for an E-Type Jag.
Yeah.
And I've been my nephew, who's in his 612 here,
lovely car,
introduced me to Collecting Cars just recently. And I was looking for an E-Type Jag, and I was just being patient, and then this came on. And this used to be, you know, on my wall as a child.
Yeah,
it was a poster, and it came on, loved it, and I thought, I'm going to have that. I'm still looking every day on Collecting Cars for my E-Type Jag as well.
It's addictive. Well, I'm sure it will come up very soon. But as I say, it caught my eye, and it was a poster car when I was a kid, and particularly with that sort of contrasting interior.
The red interior.
It's just iconic, isn't it? It looks absolutely awesome. Super clean as well, isn't it? So Pummy, tell me about the bidding process, because I've watched a few of these auctions, as you can imagine, and it gets very, very exciting towards the end. Was it nerve-wracking?
It was. It was actually nerve-wracking as well as exhilarating. So I didn't bid for a while. I was watching it, and I just was a little patient to see what would happen. I did one bid just to make sure the bid was accepted and everything, and I think, you know, that's sensible. And then towards the end, I was actually at my daughter's concert, and I was sitting there bidding away. Oh,
that's amazing.
And you know, that was one of the great things. I could do it, fit it into life, and I got it at a bit of a steal. I got it for 64K, and when I was watching these, they were going for about 90, 95. So I was over the moon.
Yeah, what a deal. I bet you were, yeah. And just amazing that you can actually just be anywhere. So you're not missing out.
No, no. Just fitted it into life, and it was great. Over the moon. Well, I've got to say, you know, it's been nice to come down here. It's a great event, by the way. I think it's great that Collecting Cars have organised this and just gathering a lot of people. And it's just lovely. Lots of people have been taking photographs, coming up to it, looking at it, because although there's a lot of really beautiful Porsches there, I think this is one of the oldest ones. So the only old.
What year
turbo.
is this one?
1980.
1980.
Yeah.
Oh, almost my birth year. That would have been awesome.
That's making me feel old.
That would have been awesome, wouldn't it? But that's the point, isn't it? You come out, bring your cars, meet some new friends, have
Absolutely.
a coffee, and see what's what, see what else is out there.
Great way to spend a Saturday morning, I think.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming and showing us your lovely 930 Turbo. We're also photographing 2 other Mercedes-Benz here, which are coming soon to collecting cars, a GLA 45 AMG and an E63 AMG 5.5 bi-turbo. So keep an eye on the site for those 2. This is something which is also attracting quite a lot of attention, and that's the McLaren Artura. This is actually a hybrid prototype. We're lucky enough to have this come down here today, bit of road testing. So check this car out, it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, I think I'm right in saying that the Artura is an 8-speed box, what McLaren calls a seamless shift gearbox, SSG, and has twin electrically actuated turbochargers. So this thing is massively powerful. I think it's around 671 brake horsepower. Huge, huge power from this hybrid. What a staggering display of cars we've had here today at the coffee run at Mercedes-Benz World. Over 500 cars. Absolutely wonderful to see everyone turn out today. We're going to have more events in 2022, so keep an eye on the social channels. Thanks for watching and see you soon.
Come in here, boss. Right. A little tutorial for driving. We've had an event today at Brooklands, Mercedes-Benz, sun's out. It's been great, but some people just can't leave normally. So, a bit of driving lesson. I'm going to demonstrate how you leave one of these car coffee events with dignity. Watch this. I'm going to select first gear. I'm going to drive at under 20 miles an hour down there, because that's what you should be doing. Leave the fast stuff for the track. Here we go. Watch this. And have a good weekend. So I'm going to pull out here. And I'm going to drive slowly.